Welcome to the Not Superheroes Just Dads podcast. No, we can't fly. No, we can't shoot lasers or pick up giant buildings. But what we can do is help set the foundations for our families, be present for our kids, and combat generational cycles. On this podcast, we dive into everything dad related, from struggles we deal with as fathers to what our favorite thing is to barbecue. Hello, I'm Sean Laurie, and I'm with my boy, Shy's very own Lamar Drake. How you doing, my guy?
What's the word, my brother? I'm all good. Today's
Hey,
another day to be great, bro. Let's
facts,
get
man.
to it. Let's be great.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Well, guys, actually, we have a treat for y'all because we want to dive into we want to dive because I know y'all been rooting for y'all football team. It's football season. I'm excited about it. So we wanted to dive into that, and I actually have a message for you, Lamar, from my boy. Right, he listens to us. He loves what we're doing, but he wanted me to let you know that you are crazy for thinking the Bears can even sniff 10 games. Shout
Oh,
out to my boy Dion, by the way.
yeah. Well, yeah, man. Shout out to your boy, but tell your boy, well, your boy can hit me. Hey, I believe we can possibly get 9 to 10 games. We started off wrong Sunday. We got a
Yeah.
one, and unfortunately, it's in the L column, so that ain't gonna help. But I'm standing 10 toes, 2 feet. I ain't running from it. I still believe that the Bears have a great chance of winning 9 to 10 games. Now, Dion, if you want to do a friendly wager or something like that, all
Okay.
you gotta do is tell your boy, and your boy can tell me, and I'm gonna come on here and tell you what's going on. So we can stick. I mean, like, cause you know what, you know how I'm coming. I believe.
Oh
And the
yeah.
Bears, I'm feeling like Deion Sanders. I believe. So once it happened, I don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to hear it because it's gonna be funny.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's like you said. It didn't start off well for y'all, man. Especially with Justin Fields. Uh, I mean, he was struggling. To be honest, he was struggling. From what I seen, he was struggling. So we gonna see. And the thing, I mean, I like Justin Fields, but the thing, I know y'all got a new regime and all that. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping that they stick with him and don't try to get their own guy because you know how that goes.
No, they like him. They like him, man. And what's crazy to me, man, I just knew that we had Green Bay because I think I was telling you I was like we should beat
Yeah.
Green Bay twice. But I also said too that in prior times they always reload. So like I'm 35, so I saw Brett Favre go to Aaron Rodgers. Now it's Aaron Rodgers to Jordan Love, man. Like I was coaching Sunday, so I didn't per se watch the game. I saw highlights and bits and pieces of it, but from what I saw, he looked all right, man. So and their defense looked pretty good. So they look like they reloaded. So that's another team in the NFC North that might be a little trouble, But crazy thing about it, you talking about we lost, y'all lost too, and y'all may lose again tonight.
Look, all
That's how
right.
people
Look,
be, man. You may start off 0-2. I won't go say that though until you
look.
test me
No,
and
that
see
look
about the
that
Bears, boy.
look. I can't look. No, hey, I deserve that. We deserve all the smoke. We did not perform well at all. But well, this episode's going to drop on a Friday. So hopefully, when y'all hear this, we did win because the most Minnesota thing to do, because they like to be mediocre. So the most Minnesota thing to do is beat the Eagles. Beat the Eagles after losing to the Bucks, which my boy
Yeah.
Dion is an Eagle fan, so I'm sure he wouldn't like that. But yeah, that's so. I mean, honestly, I told you how I was coming, man. I said, hey, if we lose, get us a quarterback. I'll take Deion Sanders' son. Bring him over.
Oh, Shador, everybody, yeah. That's another topic of football, college football, yeah.
You know
Shador
what I mean?
nasty. Kirk Cousins,
Yeah.
man, yeah, I don't know. Kirk Cousins is Kirk Cousins. He a solid. He like in basketball. Kirk Cousins is like who is Kirk Cousins like? He consistent. He'll get the job done, but then he'll disappear when it's time to be for real. Who's
That's
like that?
James Harden, bro.
Oh, you gonna give him to James Harden? Okay.
I
Yeah,
mean,
Kirk,
James
but
Harden,
James
he
Harden
puts
won the
up numbers,
MVP
right?
though.
He puts up numbers.
He won the
Okay,
MVP
okay.
though. I'm
Okay,
trying to think of
that's fair.
somebody who right there, but because Kirk Cousins had almost could have
Okay.
won the MVP one time, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah,
in Washington he played pretty good one year.
yeah, yeah.
So, I just
I
had
don't
it
know.
on the tip
You
of
we
my
would have to
tongue.
really dive into it to see.
Oh,
Like, yeah.
like a Gordon Hayward type.
Okay, okay,
Like
okay.
a
I
Gordon
can do that.
Haywood. That's who I was thinking about. I'm like, I just had him on the tip of my tongue. Gordon Haywood. That'll be
Okay,
who I'll
okay.
compare him with in the basketball world. In football, I would say Gordon Haywood and Kirk Cousins is the same. But yeah, I think that's what both of our teams that is gonna rely down. It's gonna come down to them
So,
quarterbacks and that defense.
yeah, yeah. So, well, I was gonna ask you too because I know you a diehard Bears fan. Everything Chicago. Is your son everything Chicago too? Like, and does he have to be, or is it one? You know what I mean?
He
Like,
like he like all the teams I like because
okay, okay.
naturally I watch them, and we got
Yeah,
here. So the Bulls, the Bears, of course, he been to some games, some Bulls
okay.
games. We never been to a Bears game, but he been to a Cubs game and a White Sox game.
Oh, that's
So
dope.
I mean, he liked the teams because he know that's where I'm from, but he actually getting his own traction. So
Okay.
we've since we live in San Antonio, of course, we've been to some Spurs games. It's no football. We probably gonna try to go to a Cowboys game once in his lifetime together. That's gonna be something on the bucket list. Go to the
Yeah, yeah.
Cowboys Stadium together. But like I think I was telling you and a couple of my other homeboys that I'm about to dive in deep and start going to like UTSA because UTSA got a good program football.
Yeah.
So the game we should have went to maybe was UTSA and Texas State. Texas State good this year too, so they
That's true.
already played last week, and it ended up being a great game. But them two teams right there, if I can get to a game with Elijah this year, that'd be pretty dope. So I'm trying to do that in some free time this year, but got to plan accordingly.
Now, what would you do? What would you do if your son he came home? He said, "Dad, like you." Or no. Let's just say like when you watching TV, right? You watching TV. You watching the Bears. He come downstairs, and he like, "Dad, that team's garbage. I'm a Packers fan."
Oh no,
What would
yeah,
you do?
boy, it'll be up, it'll be up. But we ain't gonna. It ain't gonna be like that because gratefully, we ain't in the region where they're gonna be showing a lot of Packers games. You know what I'm saying? So it'll
I'm just
have to
saying,
be.
like he heard his homeboy from classroom or something. He was like, "Yeah, okay, I'm rocking with the Packers."
Ain't
What would you?
happening, man. Ain't happening, man.
Hey,
He'll be
look,
a
man, you have to
he'll be a
look. This is a
Cowboys
fake
fan
scenario,
before.
sir. You.
He'll be a Cowboys fan before that. Cause that's why I said gratefully we in Texas. So he probably will be a Houston. Uh, uh what's their name? The Texans,
Oh, the
Houston
Texans,
Texans,
Texans. Yeah,
or a
yeah.
Dallas Cowboy fans before he be a Green Bay. He know, we don't rock with no Green Bay. He didn't see me hurt off that double doinker. He was born when the double doinker happened, man. So he
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
saw
yeah.
me be hurt. So he know like, but if he did, it'd be like first off, who because they ain't showing no Green Bay. And then it's like, oh no, they the ops, boy. We ain't doing that. That's a no no. I don't care about none of it. But strangely, bro, I got some Green Bay Packer friends. So
Okay. Yeah, I got a
it
couple.
be it's all love. But when we play them, usually like this week, it wasn't that deep. But usually when we play Green Bay the full week, I ain't doing no dairy products. I don't want no cheese. I'm dead serious. We definitely ain't doing no cheese in the crib. Ain't nobody eating no cheeseburgers. It's got to be a burger patty, no cheese on it. I'm dead serious.
Hey, man.
They said they call themselves the cheese heads.
Yeah, cheeseheads. Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
so we ain't doing no cheese that week. I usually be deep. I had like at the old house, I had the Bears flag in front of the crib. So
Okay.
I got the bean bags, and I got the Bears is one of the logos. I got Bears and
Yeah.
Bulls. So when
Yep.
football season start, boy, it be serious. Like my utensils for the grill right now are Bears. So if I was to press down on the burger on the grill, it's
Uh-huh.
gonna be a Bears logo on your burger.
Oh, that's
So
dope.
I
Even though
don't
I
be
don't mess
too
with the Bears, I wouldn't eat that.
yeah, I know. I don't be that extreme when I'm doing it, but I got all there. It's Bears gear on for the grill.
That's
So
dope
like
though.
football season, yeah, it get real intense. It get
No,
real intense.
that's dope, bro. Yeah, I was thinking about that too because I'm like, man, the Packers literally since because we right it's been our whole lives we never seen the Packers have a bad quarterback. Like that's crazy. And so there's a chance that literally Elijah growing up, right? Like your son growing up, like he sees the pack. So I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm hoping Jordan Love don't pan out because if not, I'm like, this is getting out of hand. Like this is ridiculous.
He look good, bro. I ain't gonna. I don't want to be like but I mean, unfortunately, what could we expect? He set out. He set 3 years behind Aaron Rodgers. So he
Yeah,
had to
yeah,
learn something. Even a dummy gonna learn something. 3 years behind some greatness like that.
yeah,
He just looked poor. Like in the highlights, he looked poised. But that's good, man. That's another good young quarterback.
yeah,
This competition ain't never hurt nobody.
yeah.
It's just another quarterback in the league that is gonna make everybody step up. But he looked pretty good, man, for that first week.
Now, now,
Unfortunately, it was against us.
what did you think of? Because when I saw it, I felt bad. Even though he is the op, I felt bad for Aaron Rodgers because I was like, dang, he only got to do 4 plays. You know what I mean? And he got injured. Like, I don't know if you saw it or not, but when you did see, like, what
Yeah.
was your thought on it?
No, that game, man, that game was crazy. I was watching that game with my family. I was in Dallas. But the crazy thing about it is, so I sports bet so frequently. So I
Yeah.
happened to bet on that game, and I bet with the Jets. So it
Mm,
was funny. I placed the bet before we got on the road. So I left San Antonio Monday morning. I got on the road at like 11 a.m. I placed the bet at like 9:30. So
oh, dang.
so like I'm expecting Aaron Rodgers to play and all that. So we get the dollars, we do what we gotta do. Now it's time to watch the game. He run out with the flag,
Yeah.
whatnot. Everybody like, oh yeah, man, the Bills gonna kill him and all. So it's me and my cousin, we bet on the Jets. So we just in there, we like, okay, we kind of talking, but we kind of like, all right, but now we go outside. We're not watching the game because it's the first quarter. Somebody come outside like, I told y'all they gonna lose. They really gonna lose. He already done. We like, who he talking about? And like Aaron Rodgers, then look like he
Oh,
tore his
man.
ACL or something. So now I'm like, oh my gosh, I go in there. It turned out to be his Achilles, but we looking now. Everybody got all these hypotheses and stuff talking about yeah, y'all should have known they was gonna lose anyway. Aaron Rodgers, oh, he get hurt, not Zach Wilson. Now I'm like, hey, at the end of the day, a bet is a bet. I don't care my team, the Bears. But I was like,
Yeah.
they still got a chance to win because what I like me, like, all right, my philosophy is I like Josh Allen.
Yeah.
I like Josh Allen, but I don't think he where people be putting him at. Like, so people have him
I
up here
agree.
with Mahomes and Burrow. I say Mahomes and Burrow, but
Yeah.
he more of a two tier or a 3 tier. Like
Yeah.
he's no different than Hurts, and I may have Hurts over him. At least
Yeah.
Hurts went to the Super Bowl and he performed well. So it's like I'm not putting too much faith in him that much either. So they always
Someone
got a
said he's like
chance.
a Brett Favre, bro. They say he's like a more
Ex-
talented Brett Favre.
but Brett Favre got a Super Bowl. I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
know if he's gonna get a Super Bowl. That's tough
No.
over there. Over there
I
in the
think
AFC,
I think when they lost their what was the head coach for the Giants? I cannot think
Deep
of his name.
Dabo.
Yes, Dabo. When they lost him, I was like, yeah, he going because people forget before he got him, he was still turning the ball over. Then he got him, he balled out. Now he's gone, and so now he's gonna go back to who he really is. Yes, he has a talented arm, but he's gonna turn the ball over, which I'm sure you understand because you had Jay Cutler. Again, super talented, but
What?
turn the ball over. You know what I mean? So
Let's go on. Jay Cutler, Rex Grossman. Well, we had so many of them. That's why I'm so. That's a breath of fresh air right now. But I got something good for y'all. Like something good for your team today. At least you know for a fact. that Justin Jefferson breaking the record tonight. He gonna like 25 yards. I think he has to get, and he gonna be like youngest to achieve 5,000 ever.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he's a monster, man, and it's kind of funny because my son don't watch football like that, but he knows who Justin Jefferson is because he did a
gritty, gritty,
gritty and all that stuff, right? So
gritty.
like
Yep.
everyone knows him because of that, you know what I mean? And so it's just funny because growing up for me, what made me because again in Cali, the Rams is here now in Cali, but in Cali, but they wasn't in LA growing up. So we had the Raiders, who was in Oakland at the time, and we had San Francisco, who was in the Bay. So there was no team for me to really root for. You know what I mean? So I remember I was just watching, and what really caught my eye was Randy Moss.
Oh
Cause I'm
yeah,
like,
that's
dang,
one.
okay, Randy Moss, he's fast, he's a slim dude like me, he's pretty tall, he's quick. Like no matter how cause and I never played football like that, but street football, that's what I would always play, right? And so that's what I would always do. I'm just running by everybody, just mossing folks, right?
Bums.
And so that's the thing too, where I was like, dang, who is this dude? And then the saying, hey, you got Moss, you got Moss. And I just fell in love with it. Like, man, this is the guy that I'm rocking with. And that helped me fall in love with the game. And I kind of see that with my son, where he see Justin Jefferson. And every time he scored, he looking to see if he going to do the dance. Like, oh, is he? You
Yep.
know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
so a lot, like, for me, that's what made me, like, become a Viking fan. On top of, I don't even remember who was my grandma told me. She told me I had a cousin or something that played for him. He was like no big name or nothing, but again, I'm young at the time, so I'm like 11 years old or something. And I hear, oh, family's playing. Oh, okay, yeah, for sure. Like I already liked Randy Moss, but then I found out I have a family member playing. Bet like this
Even
is gonna
better.
be my team from now on. You know what I mean? So that's how, because people always wonder, like, wait, you're not even from Minnesota. How are you a Viking fan? And I tell them like the story. They're like, oh, okay, that makes sense. You know what I mean? So that's why for me, yes, for those San Francisco fans, Randy Moss is my goat, and I am not. I will not apologize for that, sir.
Now Randy Moss was that guy. Him and Allen Iverson, they paved the way for
Yeah,
a
yeah,
lot of people our age frame
yeah.
to like the sports, basketball and football both. Both of them came in with the afros, and then what was so crazy? They both played each other's sport. One played
That's what I
basketball
was gonna say. Yep.
in the NBA, but hey, I heard Randy Moss could have went to the NBA, just like I heard
Yep.
Allen Iverson probably could have went to the NFL. So it's crazy, man, that they both did that, and they was transcenders.
That's
Uh,
crazy.
they was trendsetters, and
Yeah.
they set the bar high for people like us to love them. Because Randy Moss would be my goat for sure. Like when you think about it, bro, we got this. We came at the end of Jerry Rice. We
Yeah.
saw Jerry Rice. We saw Chris Carter. We saw
Terrell Owens.
Terrell Owens, Randy
Yep.
Moss. We saw what was the man? It was somebody else who was Andre Brown. Was it somebody like that?
Uh, Andre Johnson. We saw
No,
Marvin
Andre Johnson was
Harrison.
with Marvin Harrison for sure with the Indiana
We
Colts. It
saw
was
uh, we saw Isaac Bruce,
Isaac Bruce and
Terry
Torrey Holt
Holt.
and
Yep.
Torrey Holt with them. Man, it was somebody named Brown. I think I can't think of his
Oh,
name, but
oh, oh, Tim Brown. Tim Brown. Tim Brown with the
another one,
Raiders.
yeah. So
Yeah, yeah,
we saw some greatness there as far even with the tight ends. We
yeah,
saw a nice amount of great tight ends. We got Tony Gonzalez, Shannon
yeah,
Sharp. You
yeah,
had what's my man Antonio Gates. We
yeah.
had Tony Gonzalez.
Do
We
you
had
remember
a lot.
Jeremy Shockey?
What New York Giants?
Yeah.
What Jeremy Shockey was nice. Then even my man's that played for the Bears, then he got traded to Carolina. He played. Uh, Greg Olson was nice too.
Yes,
Greg
yeah, he
Olson
was.
was a
He
nice
was.
tight
He
end,
was.
yeah. But
He
we
was.
we saw a lot. But you know who you got. Then we lucky to see Kelsey Kittle. You know what I'm saying? They in there too. So football football's been great. Just as like basketball, man. In my lifetime, I'm blessed to see the amount of Hall of Famers, I should say, because there's a lot of people that I saw play the sport, the game growing up that they gonna be in the Hall of Fame. But
Now, for college, Cause I like is your do you well one do you have a football team for college, and then two, is it the is your team the is your team the college you went to, or is it a completely different team?
I'm always gonna root for the college I went to, and I'm always gonna root for the state team. But I go by year to year base, you know. So
Okay,
I have a cousin who's and he's in the NFL. He plays for Jacksonville Jaguars. So when he was in college, I was cheering for Wisconsin, you know.
okay,
But right now, I believe so. My college football team is I'm rocking with Colorado, you know. So I'm riding with them. I always want Illinois to do well. My college don't have a football team, so
okay,
I can't cheer for them. But I'm rocking with Colorado, man. I don't like all the same schools because you know you're gonna see the same. You look at Alabama,
yeah,
Georgia, LSU. What did I say? Georgia, Alabama, LSU, Clemson. You're gonna see those for pretty much all the time. Michigan, and you know, so I'm just looking. It's good to see the story. Like, all right, last year Colorado didn't have nothing to do with Deion Sanders. They win one game. He come in, replace everybody except I think 8 players, get a
yep,
whole new team, and they say he gonna win 3 games. Hey, they won 2 games already. First two
yep.
weeks. Hey, they may win against Colorado State. That's gonna
Oh
be
no, they
three
for
games.
sure they're 100%. I don't know if you
I
saw the
know. No,
Colorado State.
I'm just saying. And they
No,
coach
but I'm just
disrespectful.
saying.
I'm
Look,
just saying.
yeah, you
Yeah, they
saw them?
coach this. Oh, what? I'll be on,
Okay,
boy. Hey, they
okay,
coach real disrespectful. They ain't nothing but bulletin board material. But I'm saying, look, they went from They went from one game to a new coach. For them saying they only gonna win 3 games with all this talent this man got. Now they got two
yeah,
games. They about to win the three. They went from being unranked to being 22. Now they ranked
mm,
number 18, bro. Now they're gonna win, and then they're gonna move up. Now that we're gonna, everybody gonna be like, oh, yeah. Now they won 3 games, but we're gonna see when they play Oregon, because they
yeah,
play Oregon. That's gonna be a challenge. They play Oregon and USC. So those 2 games, they are gonna be for real. But like I say, I believe, bro. And I ain't just saying that they have a real good team now. If they defense continue to hold up and they line continue to hold up, they gonna be straight. Cause that the D, you know, they it's defense. They
yeah.
offensive line. If they let Shador stay in the pocket, standing up, he got so many weapons on offense. Now it's just about him seeing the field, getting the ball out of his hand quick, and throwing it to the right. They about out there having a free fall, a freestyle on offense, man. They have so much on offense. They got the you know, everybody know Travis Hunter and Shador, but they got that freshman running back. He's pretty good. He's super fast. They got, I think, like Travis Hunter a receiver, but they got like 3 other receivers that's
Oh
tough.
yeah, yeah. Bro, they're loaded because Hunter played both sides of the field. So
Hunter played both
uh,
sides.
it's to me. I feel like with Colorado, when it comes to Colorado, when it comes to Dion, I feel like it rubs people the wrong way because he's doing it differently, and that always bothers people. He has what both of his sons actually. They don't talk about Shiloh too. Shiloh
Shiloh.
Taylor. Both of his sons, and they both are very talented. They're doing it almost as a family, but he's also having everyone else buy in. Right? He has everyone else buy in. He's doing it with his boys, and he's not shy about it. He's not trying to be humble about it. Because first of all, that's never even been Deion Sanders. His thing is, hey, I believe I'm going to speak this into existence. That's how he's always operated. And to his credit, Deion Sanders has always been a winner. And he views that I'm a winner. The people around me, my kids, my friends, my family, whoever is in my circle are going to win too. And that bothers people, I feel like, because they're like, oh, hold on, what are you doing? It's similar to with LeVar Ball. Just, I don't know, I just look at it like they was really just giving him a hard time with his boys. You know, that's why it reminds me of something similar. Just obviously he was more so focused with his boys, but at the same time I look at it similar just because he was doing it differently. And anytime you do something differently, especially in the sports world, they're gonna get upset. You know what I
Yep.
mean? And you have to do it this way. And on top of that, if you really think about it, in football in general, I can't remember for sure in college. I know in the NFL, I want to say college too. There's not that many black coaches either.
Oh
I mean,
no, it ain't. It's not.
right?
It's not. It's not.
So you have that where he's like, oh, he's loud, he's this, just like right, like you mentioned with the Colorado State when he talking about, you shouldn't have a hat and shades
And
on when you're
glasses,
talking
yeah.
some nonsense like that. Like, what are you talking? So it's like these little comments that which is silly on my part. First of all, if you go on against Dion and you see what's happening with Colorado, what they're building, I would think you would be trying to praise this man. Why you don't give him more fuel and you can see all these kids that really are rocking with him, love him, and ready to go to war with him. Why would you get them more riled up? You know what I
Yep.
mean?
But
So
it's deeper. It's deeper
yeah.
because it's not even so much about the hat and the glasses, but he said his mom ain't raised him like that. So that means
Mm,
he talk like he's saying his mama raised him to have on, like that's what it sounds like if you listen to it and
yeah.
break it down for real. But yeah, they gonna definitely have some bulletin board material. And then as far as with the LeVar and Dion, the difference from LeVar and Dion is that Dion really coaching his kids. He
Yeah.
really coaching them. So and then also people be forgetting about Junior. Junior running the social media over there. So he got three of his boys and his daughter over there. She's
Yeah,
she's
Hooper.
yeah, she working too though. So
Yep.
both of his two oldest kids, they really working. They holding it down as far as marketing and all
Yeah.
that type of
Yeah.
aspects of that. He got the two athletes who doing what they supposed to be doing. So they definitely joining forces as a family to do what they supposed to do, man. It's been beautiful to watch, man. Hopefully they keep on rolling because he got some support, man. So it's been
Yeah.
good to see the first 2 weeks, and hopefully they can focus and stay locked in to compete against these top schools as well because that'd be good. That'd be good to see. But
Facts. No, I agree. Well, I guess real quick too, I want to say, especially so we diving into football and things like that. Real quick, I wanted to get on record. Who do you think? It's a prediction, y'all. But who do you think will represent the AFC and the NFC in the Super Bowl? Like right now, obviously it's
mm,
super early. We have no clue. Just your gut. Just right now, super early prediction. Who do you think can win it all? Or no, I'm not even gonna say who you think can win it all. Who do you think will
San
get to the
Francisco,
Super Bowl? Okay.
San Francisco in the NFC, and then the
Okay.
AFC. I'm going to say, that's tough in the AFC. I'm going to say Cincinnati or Baltimore.
Okay. Okay. All right. Um, Dang, who am I gonna say? So I guess I give a prediction too. Who will I say? The minute I was kidding, no, it's not gonna be the Vikings. It'll be right now if I had to guess, because the NFC is wide open. That's the thing with the NFC is always wide open. You
Pretty
never
much
really
two
know.
teams. Yeah.
Yeah, you really like with the AFC is it's more difficult, but because you could say the Cowboys, but the Cowboys always seem to come short for some reason. So yeah, I'm gonna rock with you. I'm gonna say San Francisco, and then I'm gonna say actually San Francisco, and if healthy, Dolphins. I'm gonna say
Oh,
Dolphins win.
oh, you know what's crazy? I was about to say
Dolphins.
take Baltimore off and put on Miami. I promise you I was finna say that, but I'll let you say your stuff first. I was just finna say that because they can score that ball. So, but I know Cincinnati. So I would say Cincinnati and Miami. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I bullshit you not. I kid. I was about to just say that, but I let you go. I'm gonna let him see what he gonna say. But yeah, you said the right thing. So if they stay healthy, not them. If Tua stay healthy,
Tua stay
'cause
healthy.
the
Yeah,
other people they be healthy, man. And then
yeah,
like I was talking to my cousin though Monday, and this what I didn't. I ain't know Jalen Ramsey took a step back. Well, I don't know because it was one game, but from what my cousin that was like, this ain't the same. So I'm like, they got defense too. 'Cause they can. I'm not worried about them scoring. They can score the ball. They're gonna score the ball. They're
yeah,
gonna score a big amount of points, and they're gonna score fast. So
yeah,
I'm not worried about them. Like you said, if they stay healthy and they defense hold up, it's gonna be tough beating them too, bro.
yeah,
Yeah, so
yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm standing by them teams. I mean, yeah, you can say Kansas City, but that's easy. But I'm gonna say Cincinnati because they always be right there.
Yeah.
Man, they always right there. So I'm gonna say Cincinnati and Miami, and then over in the NFC, I'm gonna say San Francisco. San Francisco just looks complete.
They do. They
They
do.
look complete, man.
They do. So
Philadelphia too,
oh yeah, I forgot about Philly, but I'm gonna still stay with San Fran.
but San
Just
Fran, bro.
I was still. I mean, hey, we could be wrong, y'all. Y'all could think we're crazy later. Hey, that's fine. We have it. We have it recorded. And real quick, y'all too as well. If y'all take any, obviously we talking about sports. We having some good times and things like that, right? Like this is a great stress reliever for us dads as men at times too, is to be able to just enjoy the games and be able to chop it up because I
Yeah,
think at times like um, our wives, our spouses, whoever, our female friends, a lot of times they don't understand why we enjoy the game so much, and it's such a stress reliever. You know what I mean, for us. Um, so I just wanted to share that with y'all. Also, just real quick too, if y'all take any, if y'all was trying to look for something out of this as well, just look at it as like, man, it's dope what we talked about with Dion. We even mentioned with LeVar Ball and them, and sometimes you're gonna do things that's best for your family that might not make sense to everyone else. But as long as y'all winning, that's all that matters. That's how I kind of view it. You know what I mean?
hmm
So,
hmm
um, but yeah, man, we got set. Well, you got San Fran, Cincinnati slash Dolphins. I got San Fran, Dolphins. Um, let us know as well, man. When we post this, let us know what y'all think on YouTube and all that. If we crazy, leave a comment,
Yep.
share,
And I
subscribe.
got the Bears winning 9 to 10 games.
Oh yeah, that's right too.
Straight
My
up.
boy, my boy Dion or anyone else that thinks he's crazy, let me know. And he said he's willing to put money down. He's willing to put money down.
I ain't
And
say
don't be trying
money.
to flood our,
Said
our
I
DMs all
said
at once, please.
friendly wager ain't money. But we can do some money though. But I wasn't talking about no
Okay,
money. I
yes,
was
no
talking
money.
about
My fault. No money. See,
yeah.
I'm
I'm
putting
like
no. I'm glad you said that because I don't need people in my DM talking about hey, no, we're not
yeah, because I said a friendly. We could do
friendly,
a
friendly.
friendly bet. But I mean,
Like
some
something
people
like
be
he
running
gotta
to
he gotta
money.
wear I don't even know if he would do it. So I'm not. He's not saying this. I'm saying this. But like my boy who said he's crazy, right? He gotta wear like a I don't know a Hertz jersey or something like that, Eagles hat or something. I
Yeah,
don't know.
I'll do that. That ain't
You know,
nothing.
something like
That
that.
ain't nothing. Yeah, but
But
we'll figure it out. And
we'll
then for
figure
you
it out,
fantasy
man.
people, man, hopefully you all stay on track, man. In your leagues, man. Hopefully you stay on track in your leagues. Whoever got Aaron Rodgers, go to the
Oh, you
drawing
heard him.
board. Be a GM. Be a real GM. But yeah, good luck. Good luck to you fantasy owners too, man.
Or if you got Wilson like I do on one of mine, you kind of sad about it too because
Oh
you know he
yeah,
was going
man.
to eat.
Man,
you
I
know
don't
he
know
was,
what's to him.
he was going
Hey,
to eat until Rogers got hurt, man.
hey,
But
a lot of people had, but last week, man, was it's like I say, bro. Good thing it was the first week. Like a lot of
yeah,
teams didn't play how they supposed. Like Joe Burrow threw for 82 yards. That ain't happening. You know what I'm
true,
saying?
true,
It's a
true.
lot of stuff that wasn't right. But I mean, just stay
Just the
consistent.
first week.
Yeah, first week. We'll see now if this stuff start happening and keep happening throughout week 3 or 4. Now it may be a problem. So that's why I say good luck to the fantasy owners. Just stay consistent, stay with your game plans, and hopefully they work out. Unless you playing me, you know what I'm saying.
They
So,
say you the op. I don't care what's going on.
yeah,
But
unless you playing me that week, man.
no, that's facts, man. But like always, y'all, remember you don't have to be perfect, but you always have to be present. We're gonna see y'all on the next one.
Love.